back for part 2 of the blind DVD haul kind of deal. Same as before, anything I put on this side I'm going to keep, anything I put on this side I'm going to get rid of, and anything that I'm not sure of, if I haven't seen, I'm going to put in the middle and do a little bit more research on. It's still part of the same collection of what was in one of my previous videos, I don't know, but I'm going to hopefully try and plough through these as quick as possible. I'll just flash them up, say whether I want it or not. If there's anything about it, cool. If not, whatever. And same as always, if you agree or disagree with any of them, feel free to let me know in the comments, or you know, tell me I'm an idiot for getting rid of it or an idiot for keeping it. But as I said before, I also keep sort of nostalgic pieces, collectible. To me, collectible. They're obviously not of any monetary value whatsoever, but I might have some sort of like nostalgic connection to them, even if on paper, critically, they might suck. I don't care. Like, it'll go on my shelf and look pretty. That's about it. So anyway, here we go first. I don't know if you hear anything, I'm in my workshop, and if it rains, you can hear it quite loud. If it does, I'll I don't know, maybe stop or talk louder, or I don't know. I'll try and figure that out as we go. But obviously, with our weather, there's a good chance it's probably going to rain. So anyway, first film, Hulk. I got it. It's the Eric Bana one. I do like him. Yeah, Eric Bana. I thought he was a good Hulk, to be honest. I mean, I loved him as Chopper, but yeah. Fantastic Four. Oh, Rise of the Silver Surfer, so it's the second one. The first incarnation of Fantastic Four, film-wise, to me anyway. Going, whatever, going. The first one, so the same film, Fantastic Four. Didn't mind it, wasn't bad. Just, you know, whatever. Whoever I got this box of DVDs from obviously had a thing for superheroes or whatever. Not necessarily my cup of tea. I do like some, but you know, you can kind of oversaturate the market. The Missing. I don't know this one. Kate Blanchett, Tommy Lee Jones, Ron Howard film. I'm going to put it in the middle because it looks like it's probably one that I should have seen at some point, or at least heard of, so that'll go in the middle. If you know anything about it, let me know before I watch it, just in case I'm in the wrong. Kiddlehood. Nope. I mean, obviously we all use slang, but I really can't be asked. I've seen clips of it and it's just like, nah, what's the point? It drives me crazy. Kevin Bacon, Death Sentence. I think I've seen this one. I know it's old. Or older, rather. And I do like Kevin Bacon. I'm going to put it in the middle anyway, because I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah. Saw. Now, I've got all the Saws. Yeah, including the newest one. So, yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of it, but only because I've got it. Otherwise, it would go on the shelf with the others. Rush Hour 2. I think in the last video I had Rush Hour 1, and I'll have said the same then, like, Chris Tucker will always be Smokey from Friday to me. Jackie Chan I've got no against, that's cool, like, but I don't know, Chris Tucker kind of like fell off when he kind of went Disney-fied, if you like. Not that he's been in any Disney films, I don't think, but you know, just, I don't know, it's just a weird, he sort of turned his back on how he started, and you know, whatever, it's his loss. Get Rich or Die Trying. Seen it. You know, I like 50 Cent. I'm genuinely not interested in having the film though. So that's going. Reservoir Dogs is a classic, and I'm 99.9% certain I've got it. But I am going to check because I'm not certain. It could have been part of an old collection that vanished, so who knows. So I'm going to put it in the middle. I have seen it a lot, but I'm going to double check. Puss in Boots, gone. Not interested in that. Legend, Tom Hardy. Now, I love Tom Hardy, but when it comes to like craze films, you know, I'm probably in the wrong, but I quite liked one of the original Craze films with the Kemp brothers. This was great, was really, really great. But I was quite young when the other one came out, and I don't know, just kind of loved it. I'm going to keep it anyway, though. I'm going to keep it anyway, just for the collection. King Kong. No, I've seen it a few times actually. It's a special edition one though, apparently. Don't know what's so special about it. Let's have a look. If I can get in it. Maybe that's what's special about it. It might be like the Hellraiser box. Nah, it's just a 2-disc edition, bonus features. That's the other thing as well, like nowadays it's like special edition really isn't that special. It's just the crap that they couldn't cram into the film for timing purposes or whatever, and I don't know. Unless you're already like a super massive fan of that specific thing and you want more of it, then what's the point? Like, you know, it's just like, oh, here's some crap that didn't make the film, and you know, everything else is during the interviews and online anyway, so you don't really need it on disc. That's just my personal opinion. The Redwood Massacre. In fairness, it looks like a B movie. I haven't heard of any of the cast. Strong, sadistic and bloody violence, gore, 18. I'm obviously going to keep it. At the very least, it's going to look cool on the shelf. But evil doesn't die easily. Yeah, I've got no idea if it's any good. It could suck. It probably will suck, to be honest. It's in alright condition. Cool little sleeve as well. Which is always a bonus. So yeah, I'm going to keep that anyway, just because. iRobot, gone. Will Smith drives me fucking nuts. The Wave. I don't know about this one. For some reason, when I first picked it up, just then I thought of that. What's the kid's name? Totally gone. New Spider-Man kid. Tom Summer, whatever, him. I'm sure he was in a film about a big ass wave when he was little. It's not this. It looks sad as hell anyway. I don't think I've seen this one though. And I don't know any of the cast. But anyway, I'm going to put it in the middle to have a look. I mean, it, you know, says one of the best disaster movies in years. Means nothing. I'm gonna watch it anyway and see. Right, next. World's End. I love this film. Like, part of the just part of that whole Simon Pegg, Nick Frost world kind of thing. So I'm going to keep it anyway, just because I know I had it at one point. I just don't think I've got it anymore. Drag Me to Hell. It's a dumb film. It really is. I enjoyed it. It's got the inside in it, which is, like I've said before, a bonus. I'm definitely keeping it regardless, because I ain't got it, and I would never bring myself to actually just buy it. What would be the point? But it'll go well on the shelf, so that's definitely a keep. Castaway, gone. Although, one of the best actual plane crash scenes, in my opinion, when I first watched that, just that one scene from inside the plane as the plane was rushing towards the water. Yeah, that kind of stayed in my head. It was a good film. Just I can't be arsed with it. Garfield, no. Ice Age 3, no. Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, no. Terminator Genesis. It's the one with what's her face? Khaleesi lass. Amelia Clark. Don't know why her name escaped me. Bit of a weird take on the film, to be fair. I'm not keeping it, but you know, just a lot of Terminator films. Bruce Almighty. I love Jim Carrey. Like, even in his like crazy stages or whatever, I'm not keeping it, but yeah, I do love Jim Carrey, and Bruce Almighty was one of my favourites. Blade 1. Used to have it. It's got a thing inside, which is good. I might keep it anyway. I don't know why. Just kind of nostalgic. Like I say, I definitely used to have it. Don't know if I still have or not. Right, what we got? X-Men. The Cerebro Collection. What's that mean then? So it's seven of the films. It takes up, what's it take up? 2 DVD spaces, do we think? Give or take, it's about 2 DVD spaces for 7 films. I might keep them. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. I actually think there might be 1 or 2 in here that I haven't seen. I'm not sure. No, I have seen them all. Yeah, it's always good to have if you ever want like a binge watch a film. A film series rather. Yeah, we keep that 2 DVD spaces. I'm not really going to complain too much about it. What we got? The Flash. Crisis on Earth X. Now, I might be controversial, I don't know, but I think Grant Gustin, who plays the Flash, to me is probably the best Barry Allen, like at all, really. I mean, like I know there's Ezra Miller in the films, and that dude's got his own crap going on, and it was promising at first when the clips started coming out for like Justice League or whatever, and you see the little snippets of the Flash. But I would have always put him in it. Some of the other casts I don't give a crap about. This was the crossover though, all the Arrow universe shows. I did enjoy it. Definitely going to keep it though, because well, you just never know. Although I hate him. He's Ray Palmer in this, but I just can't stand the actor. Through personal experience, just don't like the guy. He's a tool. That kind of makes me want to like not watch it, but and it's sealed as well. Okay, so still the Flash-ish. It's all of them, obviously, but Crisis on Infinite Earths. So it's the crossover again. Did I even watch this one? I don't know if I've even seen this one. It might have been at a point where I sort of stopped watching it and moved on. Well, it's sealed anyway, and I'm going to keep it because I'm going to keep the other one. So it'll look good together. Might not look good on the with all the horrors and stuff, but you know, it's fine, whatever. Another X-Men. I think. So it's Days of Future Past. Sealed as well. I'm probably going to get rid of this one though, to be honest, because it's in that collection. Days of Future Past, but this is the Rogue cut. I don't know, I might have to put a bit of research into that one, but I'm probably going to get rid of it. Who knows? The Punisher. I love the Punisher, and personally, I think John Bernthal is the best Punisher. Again, you know, I'm not a comic collector. I don't know the lore behind it, so don't come at me with telling me that I'm wrong and it's actually Tom Jane or whatever. I don't know. Me personally, I love John Bernthal. I've loved him forever. So to me, yeah, he's ideal. I'm probably going to keep it just for the shelf. I mean, it kind of looks cool, whatever. But yeah, no, I'll keep it anyway, whatever. Blade 2. Did I say I was keeping Blade 1? Yes, I did. So I'll be keeping Blade 2 as well. And Blade 2, is this the one that has, I believe it is, Norman Reedus in this one? I think Norman Reedus is in this one. And as I've said before, like, I love zombie stuff, I love Walking Dead, I love Norman Reedus. So yeah, I'll keep that anyway regardless. Like, just, I'm nothing if not loyal. The Flash, season 1 and 2. When it was like really, really good. I think the thing that really started winding me up about The Flash was when it started to move on to not becoming about the Flash, and it started becoming all like team. I can't remember what his missus' name is in it. Whoever, she's boring. When she started taking over more storyline, more power within the group, it just got crap. So I think, and obviously they started moving away from the Flash and started making it more about Air, and that really pissed me off. Obviously I'm going to keep it because I'm putting it with the others. 3 box set collection, Terminator Salvation, 2012, Children of Men. So it's a happy watch trio. These kind of do me head in, because normally you'll get like, say, 2 banger films and a garbage one. That's not what I'm saying, that's the way of this. But I don't know, like, I like the idea that it's 1 DVD space. Perfect, cool, great. I don't like the idea that it might not fit with what you want. I mean, you could have a collection of futuristic killer robot sci-fi area and a disaster area. And then you're like, well, where do I put this one then? Like, it's I don't know, it's kind of annoying to me. That just might be my like OCD vibe. So yeah, I'm not going to keep it. I love 2012 of that 3, by the way. I love John Cusack in general. But yeah, I'm not keeping it. It's not really worth me keeping. Outlaw, Sean Bean, Danny Dyer, I assume, Bob Hoskins. I'm certain I've seen this, I just don't remember a lot of it. And you already know what Danny Dyer is going to do, and Sean Bean's probably going to yell bastard and die. But I'm going to put it in the middle anyway. 300. I'm not going to keep it. I love Gerard Butler, but I just can't be bothered to watch it. Every time it's come on, it's like, yeah, I'm going to watch that, and then I don't know. It's just me. Hate Angelina Jolie, so that's going. Tomb Raider. Oh, what's this one? Huh. Alien Quadrilogy. Quadrilogy? Quadrilogy. Yeah, I did say it right. Didn't think I did. Sleeve's gone, so that's, I don't know what was supposed to be in there. Probably something interesting. Discs. Oh, looks like we've got a disc missing as well. That's going to piss me off. 1, 2. Oh no, 1 bonus, 2 bonus, 3 bonus, 4 is gone. Resurrection, that's the one that's gone then. Bonus plus bonus features. So okay. I'm going to put that in the middle. Maybe look for another disc. I do like Alien. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's in the middle anyway for now, so it is what it is. Role Models. Love this film. It's a ridiculous film, but I love it. Sean William Scott, awesome. Paul Rudd, awesome. Chris Mintz-Plasse, whatever. Christopher Mintz-Plasse, sorry, yeah. Yeah, no complaints from me. It's a daft comedy, but it's like sort of at the point of just as comedies was just dropping off because everybody got too sensitive about shit. So yeah, I'm going to keep that one, just for nostalgia. The Meg. So, Timu Jaws. I'm keeping it just because it's a daft film and I like it. I like sharks. Yeah, you don't really need to say much more than that. It's never going to be Jaws, and I think they knew that. So yeah, keep it, whatever. Cool. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Now I know in the last box I opened there was maybe Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I don't know. And I'm fairly certain I got rid of it. So yeah, that was going as well. This is England. Love this film. Absolutely love it. There's literally no weakness in the film to me. It's a bit dark, a bit heavy, does take you back mentally to a time. A lot of it was filmed in my hometown as well, so I'm going to keep that anyway, just for nostalgia and the fact that I love them all. Hills of Eyes 2, keep it anyway. It's whatever. I mean, mutants and inbreds, whatever. yeah, I'm just going to keep it because it's going to go well on the shelf. Hills of Eyes 1 to go with the sequel. Definitely not going to argue with that. Yeah, so obviously I'm going to keep that because it's a pair, and why wouldn't I? That's just ridiculous. The Wolfman. I've seen it once and I don't actually remember a great deal about it. I'm keeping it regardless. Like I say, horror is almost a dead set to be kept unless I've got it and it's not an upgrade. Horror is pretty much going to be a case of like I'm keeping that anyway. The only other thing that's more certain to me is if Kevin Smith's created it, in which case I'll barely even look at it. I'll just see what it is and be keeping it straight away. Excuse me. Second Tomb Raider. Again, Angelina Jolie is just up her own ass and I can't be bothered with her. The Mummy, but it's the Tom Cruise Mummy. The bugbear I've got with this film, and the film's actually not that bad. It's not a bad film, to be honest. But this was supposed to be, or it was pushed by Tom Cruise to be the crown in the, is it the Monster Universe? Well, the Monster Universe film franchise. So you've got Dracula Untold, which came out actually before this, but then obviously this was pushed to you know, take over, if you like. But you had like Jekyll and Hyde in it. There's a core group. You'll have to Google it because I can't remember all the details. But I feel like we was robbed of possibly like an awesome ensemble of like films, just because this was basically Mission Impossible with a monster. It's such a shame. I personally think Dracula Untold is way better than this one, to be honest. You know, I might be wrong, but that's my opinion. But it's like, obviously not on the same scale, but like the Avengers, when you've got all them on their own separate films and then they all came together to create the Avengers films, but on obviously a much smaller scale and a much more niche scale. But this franchise, if you like, had the possibility, if they'd have just stopped making it like Mission Impossibles and gone the more horror route, this would have been so much better. It winds me up because I feel like we was robbed. Yeah, I'm not keeping it just for that because it'll wind me up just seeing it. But yeah, I mean, I got no against Tom Cruise, don't get me wrong. Like, I've got no problems with the guy. You know, the films that he's been in, is, you know, what he does is what he does. Outside of Jerry Maguire, which I did really enjoy. Yeah, it's such a shame. I just feel cheated on it. I just do. I don't know why. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I had this when it first came out, and I enjoyed it. It's a long film, and it's kind of, it's dark, not like heavy emotional dark, although bits of it are. It's just, the tone is just, it's kind of like almost monotone. I'm not a Sean Connery fan, to be honest. Like, there's a couple of things he's been in the past that I enjoyed, but not because of him. The rest of the cast was, you know, ace. But I know I would, even if I kept it, I'm not keeping it, but even if I kept it, I would never put this on again. I just wouldn't. Yeah, and it's a shame because I feel mainly Sean Connery kind of dragged it down, which is weird because obviously he's arguably probably the biggest star in it. But it was just kind of no, it's a shame. It's worth one watch, don't get me wrong. But once you've seen it once, you just kind of like whatever. You'd hope that all the side characters, if you like, had their own thing going on, and Sean Connery's character wanted it. Again, my personal opinion. I could be completely wrong. Whatever, it is what it is. Gangs of New York, fantastic film. Daniel Day-Lewis is obviously awesome anyway. Was it Bill the Butcher or whatever Butcher? I can't remember his name. Yeah, it don't matter. There's no weakness in this film for me. It's long, don't get me wrong, but like even Cameron Diaz, Leonardo DiCaprio used to wind me up when I was a lot younger because I thought he was just the Romeo and Juliet Titanic heartthrob kind of kid, and that was it. I wasn't interested. I never saw Who Ate Gilbert's Grape, whatever. But when The Beach came out, and I realised he actually like had a bit of range, and then he just went on and on to better and better films. So to me personally, this is probably one of his strongest films. Daniel Day-Lewis can do no wrong in my eyes, anyway. And yeah, Cameron Diaz, she was good in it. Yeah, I could watch this, even though it's longer. It's longer than this, but this is way more interesting than this, even though this has got monsters in it. I'm definitely keeping it because it's always worth to have to me, in my opinion. Yeah, it's got the book with it and that. So yeah, to me that's an easy keep. Like, there's no problems with that. Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'm not keeping it because I know I've got it somewhere in the house. Good film, by this point, obviously, they was well on their way to completing their vision, and it was massively impressive. And I saw quite a lot of them at the cinema, and really, really enjoyed them. But again, I've got it, so it don't really matter. Divergent, Insurgent, two-disc case thing. I've seen them. I'm not bothered about them. They're just a bit whatever. Yeah, do you know what? Even thinking about it, I can't think of a lot of the storyline, even though I've seen it. I think I've actually seen it twice. It's just meh, whatever. I don't know. It kind of feels like it's someone's got like almost political agenda in a film, and they're trying to ram that down your throat. I mean, it could be, don't trust the government. It could be girl power. I don't care. If it takes away from the storyline of the film itself, which this kind of does, yeah, no, it's just not my sort of thing. Hunger Games was better, so that's going. And the last one is The Raid. I haven't seen this one. I know I haven't. And it's weird because I think I've actually had it at one point somewhere and not seen it. So I'm going to have to put it in the middle to finally watch it. I think I might have ended up with it because I thought it was... it was a bit like that VHS horror. I'm sure that was in like a tower block kind of thing. And I think this was picked up for me because somebody thought it was that, and it clearly wasn't. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to put it in the middle to watch it, but I'm not too bothered right now off the top of my head. It's kind of like whatever sort of thing. I'll watch it and then that'll be that. But that's it for the DVDs. So I'll have a count up of what I'm keeping. So what I'm keeping is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm keeping 18. Kind of maybe a couple extra because some of them are like multi-sets, but I'm not counting it as that. I'm counting it as is. So yeah, was it 18 I said? That's what I'm keeping. The ones I'm keeping to possibly watch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to either watch and or do a bit of research on to see, if it's an upgrade, if I want it, whatever. I might end up moving them across one way or another. And what I'm getting rid of, as always, seems to be a much bigger pile. Is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 25. They'll go to anyone, really. They'll probably go to a charity shop or whatever. Yeah, I don't really know. I might Music Magpie them and just see if there's anything that's any sort of value to push into getting better collection pieces. Not necessarily DVDs, but just more collection pieces. But yeah, that's basically it for me. Blind box DVD haul again. Again, if there's anything that you agree with or disagree with, or comments on films that I've kept or not kept, I mean, you might love Divergent, Insurgent. It's not that they're bad films. Just because I don't want them, don't mean that they're bad. My opinion means nothing to anyone. It's just me voicing literally my opinion, and vice versa. You could come in my comments and say that Divergent is one of the greatest movie masterpieces of all time. I'm not going to believe you, but you might genuinely believe that, and that's cool. So, you know, each to their own. I'll never disrespect someone's opinion on anything. Like, you know, if you love something, then you love it. I'm glad that somebody's got passion for anything. Like, if they've got a passion in their life, then cool, go with it, run with it. Because there's enough in this world that will stamp that out of you, and I don't want to be one of them things. So, but yeah, you know, on that weird deep moment, yeah, that's me done for the day for this DVD haul. But yeah, you know, like, subscribe if you want. Let me know. I mean, this format might be like incredibly boring. I don't know. This is kind of for me. I don't think I've got any subscribers, if I'm being super honest. That noise as well is also, I've got a train that passes by an area every now and again. Yeah, where was I? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, like, I ain't got no subscribers, to be fair. So me talking to my phone at this point is me talking about something I'm interested in, and it's for me. Like, I like talking about films, but I don't want to bore people who I really know and watch that glazed over look in their eye with a like, oh Jesus, on about films again. I don't know, maybe I've got a problem, I don't know. I'm sure there's more people like me out there, I just don't know them yet. But yeah, anyway, like I say, like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and you know, on to the next collection, I guess.